Aging is a gift, a testament to a life fully lived, full of adventures, lessons, and memories. But as we age, our bodies begin to change in ways we never imagined. Among the most critical and often neglected aspects of men's health is the prostate. This small walnut-sized gland plays a massive role in male reproductive and urinary health. After 60, it becomes particularly vulnerable to problems, including benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, prostatitis, and even prostate cancer. In my 35 years as a urologist specializing in prostate health, I have seen countless men suffer not because of inevitable aging, but because of daily habits that slowly but surely sabotage their prostate health. Many of these men had no idea that their simple routines, things they considered harmless, were actually fueling inflammation, hormonal imbalance, and other silent damage. Today, I want to pull back the curtain and share with you the 5 most dangerous daily habits men over 60 must stop immediately to protect their prostate. Consider this a wake-up call and possibly a life-saving guide. Habit number 1. Sitting for long hours without movement. We live in an era of comfort. Recliners, Netflix, endless scrolling on smartphones. Modern life has made it easy to stay seated for hours on end. But here's the harsh truth. Prolonged sitting is deadly for your prostate. When you sit for long periods, blood flow to the pelvic area decreases significantly. This reduced circulation causes congestion in the prostate and pelvic organs, creating a breeding ground for inflammation. Inflammation is the root cause of many prostate problems, including chronic prostatitis and urinary tract issues. Moreover, sedentary behavior contributes to obesity, insulin resistance, and metabolic syndrome, all of which are linked to an increased risk of prostate enlargement and even cancer. What you should do instead: make it a rule to stand up and move around every 30 minutes. Take short walks, stretch, or do light pelvic floor exercises. These simple actions improve blood flow and keep your prostate healthy. If you watch TV for long stretches, place the remote far away so you have to get up to change the channel. Remember, motion is lotion for your prostate. Habit number 2. Ignoring hydration and drinking too little water. You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Drink more water. But for men over 60, this advice isn't just about avoiding dehydration or supporting kidney function. It's critical for the prostate. The prostate relies on adequate hydration to flush out toxins and reduce the concentration of substances that irritate the urinary tract. Dehydration leads to concentrated urine, which can irritate the bladder and prostate, triggering frequent urination, urgency, and even infections. Many seniors deliberately reduce their water intake to avoid nighttime urination, nocturia. Ironically, this only worsens the problem in the long term by making urine more irritating to the bladder and prostate. What you should do instead: aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, adjusted for your activity level and health conditions. To avoid nocturia, front-load your water intake earlier in the day and reduce it in the evening. Avoid excessive coffee and alcohol, both of which can dehydrate and irritate the prostate. Herbal teas like chamomile or nettle tea can be soothing alternatives. Habit number 3. Overconsumption of red meat and dairy. What you put on your plate has a direct effect on your prostate. Diets high in red meat and dairy products have been linked to a higher risk of prostate issues. Red meat, especially when charred or grilled at high temperatures, contains heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, compounds associated with cancer risk. Dairy, on the other hand, is high in saturated fats and certain hormones that may stimulate prostate tissue growth and promote inflammation. Excessive intake of these foods can also increase levels of insulin, like growth factor 1, IGF-1, a hormone linked to cancer development, including prostate cancer. What you should do instead: switch to a more plant-focused diet. Incorporate plenty of vegetables, especially cruciferous ones like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. They contain sulforaphane, a compound known to protect prostate cells. Include more fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon and sardines, which have anti-inflammatory properties. Use olive oil instead of butter, and try plant-based protein sources like beans, lentils, and tofu. Habit number 4. Holding in urine too long. It sounds simple, but this is one of the most overlooked habits harming the prostate. Many older men hold in urine because they feel it's inconvenient to use the bathroom frequently or are embarrassed to admit they need to go often. When you hold urine for too long, you increase pressure inside the bladder. Over time, this can lead to urinary retention, weaken bladder muscles, and cause the bladder to push against the prostate, worsening symptoms of an enlarged prostate (BPH). Chronic overdistension of the bladder can also contribute to infections and can permanently damage the bladder's ability to empty properly. What you should do instead: listen to your body's signals. Go to the bathroom as soon as you feel the urge. Train your bladder to empty fully by taking your time and ensuring you're completely finished before leaving the restroom. Consider a double voiding technique after urinating. Wait a few minutes and try again to ensure the bladder is fully emptied. Habit number 5, chronic stress and poor sleep. Your mind and prostate are more connected than you might think. Chronic stress leads to a surge of cortisol and other stress hormones that promote inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate. Stress and anxiety also contribute to pelvic floor dysfunction, tight muscles, and even prostatitis-like symptoms. Poor sleep compounds these issues by weakening the immune system and altering hormone balance, increasing the risk of prostate disease progression. What you should do instead: prioritize stress management techniques, deep breathing, meditation, tai chi, or gentle yoga. Find hobbies that bring you joy and help you disconnect from daily worries. Establish a consistent sleep routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Create a calming pre-sleep ritual and avoid screens at least an hour before bed. Other bonus tips for a healthy prostate aside from stopping these 5 habits: there are additional steps you can take to strengthen your prostate health. Regular screening after 50 or earlier. If you have a family history, annual prostate exams and PSA tests are critical. Early detection saves lives. Pelvic floor exercises, Kegels. Strengthening these muscles improves urinary control and supports prostate health. Healthy weight maintenance. Obesity is a risk factor for BPH and prostate cancer. Avoiding environmental toxins. Limit exposure to pesticides, heavy metals, and plastics that can disrupt hormones. If your prostate health is in your hands, prostate problems do not have to be an inevitable part of aging. With the right lifestyle choices and awareness, you can maintain a strong, healthy prostate well into your golden years. Breaking habits can be hard. You may have spent decades sitting for hours, enjoying steaks, ignoring hydration, or neglecting your mental health. But change is always possible, and even small improvements can lead to significant results over time. Imagine being able to sleep through the night without constant bathroom trips, enjoy a strong urinary stream, and live without the nagging fear of prostate cancer. Imagine feeling more energetic, more confident, and more in control of your health. It all starts today by stopping these 5 damaging habits and replacing them with healthier choices. You can safeguard your prostate and improve your overall quality of life. Final thoughts from the doctor as a prostate specialist. I've watched countless men regain their lives simply by making these changes. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s experience remarkable improvements: better sleep, fewer urinary problems, and renewed energy. Your prostate is a small gland with a big impact. Don't let silent daily habits sabotage your golden years. Listen to your body, nourish it wisely, and treat it with respect. Age is just a number, but prostate health is a lifelong commitment. Start today and give yourself the gift of a healthier, happier future.